guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter, and today I have got Sunday Wip and Chat, so catching up with you guys and what I've been up to. And today I'm going to be starting the Flossy mouse that I'm hoping to have finished for the Seasons of Smalls for Jessie at Mislaid Pages. So I'm going to get the first stitch in, and then I will start with Monday. So Monday was a bit of a manic shopping trip. We went down to the supermarket to get a few bits. I thought we were just going to get, one meal and then do the rest on Tuesday. But no, we ended up getting the full week's shop. My husband said we might as well get it done. We got all parked up and the car park was nearly full. That time of a Monday morning, it's normally quite quiet. Sorry, I need to cough. Normally it's quite quiet, but it was quite busy in the car park, and it wasn't any better inside the store. Sorry, coughing. My husband likened it to being Christmas time. There wasn't anybody sort of hoarding or bulk buying. There was just people everywhere. It was manic. So let me just count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want 6 on this row and then 8 on the next. So, like I said, it was very, very busy. So we managed to get a shopping done, and then we queued up to go to the tills, and yeah, we were at least 20 minutes in the line, and that was for a self-checkout. So we went and did that, and just as we were scanning things, we just threw it onto the end of the thing, because there were no point, with the bags, and because normally you can put your bags on the thing and then pack it as you're doing, but no, everybody was just the same. Just shove it on the thing, and then when you've done, just pile it all back into your trolley, and then sort it out in the car park. So that's what we did. 2, 3, 5, 6. Sorry, just counting. So yeah, we got done, got paid, got out to the car, and it was like, breathe. It was, we don't know what was going on. Obviously after the announcement at the weekend and the apparent petrol shortage and lorry drivers, and yeah, all the announcement by the Prime Minister. So yeah, we don't know if that had something to do with it. People wanting to get supplies in and making sure, they had bits and milk and bread, and like I said, there were nobody bulk buying or panic buying. It was just, making sure they had supplies and everything in. So it was just a bit manic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 8 on this row. So we did that, got home, got it unloaded, and yeah, I think it was about 11 o'clock by the time we'd done that. So I made us a drink, and yeah, I was sat in the living room stitching on my smalls projects. I think I was finishing the witch, I think, at that point. I think that's what I was doing. But yeah, I was working on my small projects, so I was doing that. And then when it came to lunchtime, I made some lunch. I had a chocolate spread sandwich, and I think my husband just wanted some fruit. Excuse me, I do apologise. Oh, goodness me, I don't know what's going on this morning. Coughing and sneezing, and yeah. So I do apologise if I made anybody jump. Tickly nose. So yeah, like I said, my husband just wanted some fruit. I had a chocolate spread sandwich. And then after lunch, I think I was working some more on the smalls while doing some washing and getting all that fun stuff done. And then, ouch. And then for tea, we had quiche and sausage rolls. So yeah, we had that for tea. And then once we'd done tea and everything was tidied up and sorted out, I came up here, and then I was doing some more stitching. I worked on a Christmas tree, so I was doing that then for the rest of the evening, working on the Christmas tree. And if you guys saw my floss tube, I've been working on that majority of evenings and got nearly half done. I've worked up one side of the Christmas tree, and I'm just coming down the other side. I've still got the star at the top to do and the pot at the bottom to do once I've worked down the other side of the Christmas tree. But yeah, wanting to get the branches and leaves and decorations done, the colourful bits. So yeah, the branches and the leaves are in green, the decorations are in a variegated red. I'm going to go back in and do the birds, and then probably the pot at the bottom, and then go up and do the star at the top, and then decide what I want to do with the stars in the tree, whether I want to do it like the gold star at the top or whether I want to do it the variegated red, the same as the other decorations in the tree. But anyway, carrying on with this week. So Tuesday I carried on and did some more of the smalls. Then for lunch I had egg mayo. I put some eggs on, and so I did an egg mayo mix and had that in a sandwich for lunch. So let me just count this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. So I want to go in again and do 6. So yeah, egg mayo sandwich for dinner for me and my husband. Then after lunch we were going over to my parents' house, and I should have rung before we left, but I forgot to. So on the way there, my mum and dad phoned and said, sorry, we've just popped out, we're going to be about half an hour, you know, I hope you haven't set off yet. I'm like, yeah, we've already set off. So we ended up popping to the range, and we had a bit of a wander around there for about half an hour or so, and then made us way onto my mum and dad's, because that shop there is all sorts of things. There's pets, there's homeware, there's gardening, there's crafts, there's garden stuff, there's pet things, there's even a freezer section. It's like a bit of an Iceland in there. They've put some freezers in and stock some of their things in there. So we're looking round, and I picked up a few bits, but I remember I'll show you at the end what I picked up while we were in there. So yeah, we went on to my mum and dad's, and we picked up it's like a nursing chair. It's like one of the IKEA nursing rocking chair things. So we brought that home, and Oliver's using that now down in the living room rather than the old computer chair. So yeah, the computer chair has come up here. So if, you know, me and my husband are both in the bear cave, you know, if we're on a live together or something like that, we've, yeah, kept that up here for that. And like I said, our youngest, Oliver, is using that down in the living room. Hello, love, you alright? T-shirt, I'm sorry. No, you're fine. No, if you need a t-shirt, you need a t-shirt. You're alright. No, you're alright. So yeah, he's now using that down in the living room. And for tea, we had croissants and pain au chocolat. So that's what we had for tea. Nice warm buttered croissants and yeah, pain au chocolat. And then the same in the evening, I was working on the Christmas tree. So before we get on to Wednesday, I'm going to count again. So from there, I want another row the same up here for Flossy's dress. So on to Wednesday, I was working on the smalls again, so I did that, and then my Mum had invited us down to town. Says, you know, you can come and have a bit of a wander around town and then come and see me at the cafe at 2, and yeah, come and have a late lunch with us. So that's what we did. We had a bit of a wander around town because we wanted to go look for a new bath mat, the sticky mat in the bottom of your bath. So we've been needing a new one for a while. Yeah, because it's just, it was in 2 pieces, was our bath mat, and it shouldn't have been. But anyway, we wanted to go look for a new bath mat, so we were just wandering around a few shops, and yeah, we couldn't find just a bath mat. They had like all the sets and everything, you know, the mat that goes around your toilet, the mat that goes on the floor to step on when you get out of the bath or shower, but we just wanted the rubber, the plastic mat that goes in the bottom of your bath, but we couldn't find one while we were wandering around, so we went and had some lunch, spent a bit of time with Mum and Dad, and then we said, right, we're going to go, because where we park the car down in town, it's like a bit of a complex. There's a Matalan, a pound stretcher, a pet store, there's a small Iceland. So we said, right, when we get back to the car, well, before we go back to the car, we'll go and have a look in pound stretcher. And we found one in there. We managed to pick one up. So we got that, and we came home. We arrived home 10 minutes just before Oliver got through the door. So yeah, we managed to put some, you know, a few bits that we'd picked up and whatever else, we managed to put all that away. And then Oliver came in from school. So with me and Mark having a late lunch, we didn't want any tea, you know, wasn't very hungry at that time. So yeah, we told Oliver to get, I think what we'd planned for tea was warm cheese and onion pasties and mushy peas. That's what we'd planned for tea. So we told him, you know, get it done, and so he went and got changed and put his bits and bobs in the microwave, and yeah, sorted his tea out. Then I think once Oliver had had his tea and cleaned up and stuff, me and Mark came upstairs for a bit. So I was stitching on the smalls for a little bit while he had his tea, because I didn't want him to be sat on his own, and yeah, I think Mark was watching a bit of TV and stuff like that, so while Oliver had his tea, so I did a little bit of stitching. Then when I came up here, I worked a little bit on the Christmas mouse, and then I diamond painted some more on the fox, and I've finished that row that I was on. I've finished that now. So let me count the next. So we want 1, so 1 up and 1 diagonal, and then the same the other side. So yeah, I did that then for the rest of the evening. So Thursday Thursday is live day, so the Craft and Chat live with me and Crafty Chris and Crafting with Orchid. We do our Craft and Chat live show. I actually got a message from Orchid, from Heidi, saying that she's poorly, so wouldn't be able to make the show. If you guys saw the live show, she actually commented in chat apologising for not being there and saying that her and her husband are very sick, and yeah, especially on a night having coughing competitions, as she put it in the chat. So yeah, so in the morning I was working on the smalls, and then I think it was usually about 11, half 11, I set up the live show, because I don't want to do it too early and I don't want to do it, you know, too late and people miss it. So I try and find a good time to post it. So I did that, and then when I came back down I was stitching a little bit more on the smalls. And then for lunch I had some scones. So I had some scones for my lunch, just some buttered scones. And then just give me a second while I needle in my mouth. So yeah, scones for lunch, and then in the afternoon I was working some more on the smalls, so I did that. Then for tea it was bacon butties, so I did some bacon sandwiches for me and my husband, because Oliver wasn't back home yet from his well, he had intervention straight after school, so they're catching up with missed practical work that obviously they couldn't do in lockdown, you know, online learning and catching up with all that. And then with him being a prefect, he was asked to help out at the open evening, and then he didn't get home till gone 8:30. By the time my husband had picked him up, and so yeah, he had a really late tea, but he did have some chips in between intervention and the open evening. We gave him a couple of quid, a couple of pounds to go and get some chips while he was on his break. So yeah, he did have a bit of something to eat while he was there, but had his proper tea when he got home. Right, so let's count out this. So sort out starting this skirt. Right, sorry I went quiet there. So after tea, I think it was about 5, 5:15, something like that, when we all came up here. So I did a few stitches on a Christmas tree until I had to go into the bear cave to set up for live. So get me diamond painting out and get it all flattened out and ready, and so I was sat doing that a little bit. I think it was about 6:15 at this time, so I wasn't in there that long. I think Chris came in about past 30, and yeah, we were sat chatting a bit before live at 7. So yeah, we go live with our craft and chat at 7 on a Thursday UK time, which is usually about 2 o'clock for Nicole. So we had Nicole on with us again, and she was telling us a little bit about what she'd been up to, and you know how her normal week goes, and she was telling us a little bit about herself and stuff like that. So, and also what projects she'd been working on, the diamond painting that she was doing, and the stitches she'd been starting, and so we were for the live, it was Chris with her anagrams. So we're doing the anagrams, and it's jumbled up words and jumbled up letters, should I say, and you have to rearrange the letters to make the name of a town, or I think town or city in the UK. So we're doing that, and yeah, some really good answers, and yeah, I think there was only maybe one that stumped the audience that they couldn't get. I only managed to get one of them correct, because even though we're all on the live together, if we want to guess an answer, we type it in, you know, rather than shouting it out and giving it away, we still type it in the chat, because we're able to do that from StreamYard. So we did that. Sorry, just making sure I get the counting on this right. I'm nearly to the bottom of the skirt now, nearly. Want to get the outline done, and then I'm going to make it a stripy skirt, because I think the pattern calls for 2 different greys, but in my bag that I picked for the threads, I've just got the black and a bit of a darker grey. But yeah, it does ask for a bit of a stripy skirt, so I'm going to do the black and the darker grey. Sorry, coughing. So yes, so live stream, I was working on the hedgehog diamond painting, the hedgehog in the autumn leaves. So that's what I was doing in live while trying to work out the anagrams, but like I said, I only got one. So then on to Friday. So Friday the 1st of October, and it was Oliver's birthday. So Oliver, our youngest, is now 16. bless him. So yes, he is now 16. So he was a bit, yeah, he didn't, it's my birthday, I shouldn't have to go to school, and it's like, yeah, unfortunately you do. It's a bit cruel, being your birthday and having to go to school, and but yeah. So yeah, he went off to school reluctantly. He knew he had to go, but yeah, I don't want to, it's my birthday. Like, well, there's not a lot I can do about that. So yeah, he went off to school, and I got on with my usual morning jobs, and yeah. So I was working on the smalls on Friday morning. Then for lunch it was scones. So yeah, just had some buttered scones for lunch. Then in the afternoon, it was a bit of a manic afternoon because it was cleaning out guinea pigs and rabbit cage. So trying to do that, and my husband was trying to help where he could and stuff like that. So yeah, trying to do that, and he was sweeping up while I was scooping and cleaning the cages and sorting out fresh sawdust and hay, and you know, trying to do all that fun stuff and making sure they had dried and the water bottles were filled, and yeah, trying to do all that. So, but it got done anyway, it got done. And then some washing needed sorting, so I was doing that. And then once all that had been done, I managed to sit and get a bit of stitching done. I think I only got a few stitches in, maybe not many, but and then next thing I knew, it was time to get tea on. No, I didn't actually, because we went out. So instead, what I did was I went and got a bath, because Oliver wanted to go out for a meal, with it being his 16th birthday. We said, yeah, we can manage that. So we all got showered and got ready, and we were doing that. 3 up. Yeah, so we ended up going to a local Wetherspoons, and we met my mum and dad there, so we had a nice meal out. I had a burger, and it was I think it was the same as what I had last time when we went to that Wetherspoons. It were a double cheeseburger, but this one had what they called a special burger sauce. but I wasn't very keen. It was quite tangy and it looked like we have like the seafood sauce, you know, the rosé, is it mayonnaise and tomato ketchup or something, but this was like a really spicy, like I said, what they called a special burger sauce. But yeah, I managed to eat half of it with the burger sauce on, but the second half I yeah, tried my best to scrape the sauce off it, and that second half of the burger went down much nicer. So yeah, I did that. Then we had coffees after, and yeah, Oliver was opening his cards and presents, and you know, from mum and dad and other family members and things like that. So yeah, it was a really nice meal out, and my mum and dad gifted him a badge, and of course he had to wear said badge. Couldn't get away with it. But yeah, so it was a nice meal out. Then when we got back, we all just chilled out because we were pretty full from the meal and what we had. So I was up here stitching. I was doing a little bit on the Christmas mouse, so I did that, and I think I was having a chat with Heidi and checking how she was. But yeah, the internet was being a little bit funny. It kept disconnecting our calls, so we kept having to call each other back, and yeah, in the end we just gave up. We both ended up messaging each other saying, you know, it won't reconnect. We think it's given up. So at that point we said good night. I think it was about 9:30 maybe. I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly. Because like I said, it kept disconnecting. So yeah, I carried on a little bit more with the Christmas mouse. I just finished whatever it was I was doing, and then I climbed it into bed. Untangle this thread. Don't think it's gonna untangle. Oh, maybe, yay, maybe. Maybe. Oh, hey, there we go. Got that to untangle. There we go. So, yeah. So then on to Saturday. So Saturday being yesterday, the 2nd of October, and it was my husband's birthday. So yeah, got our youngest birthday on the 1st and my husband's birthday on the 2nd of October. So yeah, so that was yesterday. Sorry, I know I keep clunking and clacking. But my husband just wanted a day of building partworks. So he didn't want to, do anything special. He didn't want to, well, we couldn't have gone out for tea anyway. Yeah, all he wanted to do for his birthday was just build his partworks. So he has been getting on with doing that. So he did that all Saturday afternoon. So yeah, like I said, that's all he wanted to do, was just build his partworks on his birthday, and he managed to do that. Because like I said, that's all he wanted to do. So Saturday morning was cleaning, so I got on and did the bathroom, and that was even before anybody got up. I've cleaned the bathroom, got back downstairs, our youngest got up, then Mark got up, and then our eldest, I don't think he got up till about 11. So yeah, by which time I was just sat stitching, and I think Oliver was on his iPad, and so yeah, my husband got to open his cards and things like that, so he got to do that. Then yeah, he opened his cards and presents and things like that. The gift from our main gift was some money, because he wants to buy some more mods for his partworks, but we may need to wait a little bit, same as I need to wait a little bit for my birthday money too. So we're hoping next week we'll be able to gift each other the birthday money that was intending to. So we're hoping the bank will look a little bit healthier, to say the least. So let me try and work this out now. Where did I go? So it's there, that one. Yeah, what are other three? So where was I? So yeah, for cleaning in the morning. So once my husband had opened his presents and cards and things like that, the boys got on with the downstairs cleaning. They one dusts and wipes round, the other one backs and mops. So they take it in turn each week. Excuse me. So they got on with doing that, and then for lunch, I think it was, well, them three had packet noodles, and I finished off the packet of scones that was open, so I had a couple of scones, sorted that out, and then in the afternoon, once everything had been done, I came up and I was stitching for Peter Rabbit. I have nearly finished off putting all of those patches together. There was 14 patches to stitch together. think I've just got the last 2 to add to the row, and then I can finish off that video for you guys to see. So yeah, not much to finish off on that now, and then like I say, I can finish that video off for you guys to see. So yeah, I've nearly done that. Then later on, we had prawn skewers. That's what we had for tea. And then when I came up here, I was looking at, I was checking on eBay to, because I've heard a couple of other YouTubers saying that, you know, they've just randomly been on eBay and looked at, you know, stitching supplies and, you know, table stands for stitching, floor stands for stitching, and sometimes they can pick up a right bargain. So I thought I'd just randomly go on and see, and the only thing I saw was a second-hand Lowry stand, but looking at the pictures, it wasn't too bad. She said she'd only used it a couple of times to physically stitch on. It's just sort of been sat there, and you can see on the pictures it's gone a little bit discoloured and a little bit funny looking, but the description said that it, you know, that it worked fine and stuff like that. And normally, like on other sites and on the official Lowry site and things like that, you're talking nearly £100, but this one on eBay was 62. I think she had it on for 62, and then looking in the description box, it was another £7 for UK post to send it delivery. So that would be, if she sold it at 62, it would be 68, 69, something. But it was on, you know, to bid on. There wasn't like a buy it now or anything. But yeah, like I said, just looking at the pictures and things, it just looked a little bit discoloured, and like I said, she in the description she used it a couple of times to physically stitch with, and it's in good working order. But yeah, just looking at the pictures, it looked a little bit discoloured, and but she said apart from that it was working fine. And but yeah, for a brand new one you're looking 100, 120, I think I saw it on what's Marie, is it Marie's it's called, Marie's cross stitch or something. I saw it on another site for a brand new one. 120 I think they were, brand new, but they had all different colours. They had red, blue, silver, I think there was maybe a rose gold or something, but yeah, they were 120. They were brand new ones though. But yeah, so I just thought I'd have a look and see what was about, see if I could get a bargain, and but yeah, that was the only thing I saw. So yeah, I was just having a bit of a browse and a bit of a look, but yeah. So then I switched off the computer and decided to do a little bit of colouring in bed. while we were in town the other day, I managed to pick up some pencil crayons. They're called Helix, and they're hexagon shaped ones, and I find them easier to hold in my hand. You know, not that there's nothing, I don't know, it just feels comfortable in my hand rather than the round ones, but yeah, whatever works for you, right? So yeah, I was having a go with the pencil crayons, and yeah, they're really nice to work with, really smooth, and like I say, comfortable in my hand. So I was doing that last night, and then this morning I I had a bit of a lie-in this morning. I didn't get up till what, gone 10 o'clock, something like that. I think I actually got up. So yeah, that's quite late for me. So yeah, got up, had my coffee, sorted out the pets, did all that. Then yeah, washed up, got all that done and sorted, and then I was straight on to ironing. And yeah, there was quite a bit of ironing to do this week, because with us being out for a meal, there was all the smart stuff to iron, jeans and whatever we'd been wearing, and I wore a smart but loungy shirt. Could be worn as a night shirt, I suppose, really. It's like a checkered shirt, but yeah, really nice and comfortable to wear. So quite baggy as well, and the jeans I had on, I think they're those oversized jeans. So yeah, I have had all that to iron, as well as uniform for high school, and yeah, so there's been quite a bit to iron this week. So once I'd done that, I had a bath. Then once I'd had my bath, I went downstairs and made a coffee, and then came back up here and got set up recording for you guys. So yeah, this is pretty much where we are for this week. So yeah, a couple of birthdays and some nice chilled out days for us, Friday, Saturday. So it's been quite nice, quiet, chilled out. But yeah, don't know whether you guys will remember, but when I did the Sunday catch up from my birthday, you will have remembered that I got a balloon. We went out for a meal. My mum and dad got me a balloon. Well, it's still going. You know, it does the floating up and down thing, and whenever I'm at the bedroom window, or I've got the bedroom window open, it's right behind me. But when the window's open, obviously it gets sucked out and sucked towards the window, you know, with the wind and the draft and everything. and yeah, it kept attacking me, shall we say, whenever I was at the window. And I just got to the point of yeah, if we're having a chat, or my husband will come in and want to tell me something, I'll say, right, you can stand at the side with the balloon. Next minute, he tangles it up in the curtain, because like I said, it got to the kept attacking me. So yeah, he tucks it behind the curtain while he stood at the side, and it doesn't move. It's like, there you go, problem solved. Like, why didn't you tell me that? Oh, never mind. So yeah, that made us giggle. But yeah, that was quite funny. Just the way he tangled it up in the curtain. He went, there you go, problem solved. Like, why didn't you tell me that earlier? But never mind. Anyway. So yeah, that was this week. So I have nearly finished the dress now for Flossy Mouse. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the bits that I got from the shopping haul, because I said I was going to show you guys, didn't I? So what I managed to pick up were some of these decorations, and they're called Gonk. So Gonk Sun Catchers, and like I said, they were from the Range store, and it's called Crafty Club. So yeah, I got this one. It's a gnome with a present, and it's got a bit of a hook thing that you can tie some thread round. And I also got this one, so it's a couple of gonks, and they've got some presents, and I think the other one's holding a lantern, so it's like they're on somebody's doorstep, or they're going round to gift some presents. But yeah, these are the Crafty Club, and these were on for £1 each. So I picked a couple of those up just to give it a try, and I can probably also post these on the Lisa Bradley group, the craft group. And also, while we were out, I picked up some nails. I've been having problems with my nail varnish. I haven't used it in so long that it's, it was really hard to put onto my nails, and it had gone all thick and claggy, and my husband said, well, why don't you use the trick? I'm like, what trick? He said, put a couple of drops of nail varnish remover into the pot of nail varnish, give it a really good shake, and it should thin it, well, not thin it out, but loosen it up, stop it being so thick, and it should go onto your nails better. And he only told me after I picked up these nails. But anyway, so I picked up these ones, and they're called Glamorous Nails, and it's by W7, and these were £2.99. And I also picked up, these from the range too. And also, just to tell you guys, at our, oops, let me try and get the packets down. At our local supermarket, they have started selling a couple of different Christmassy things, and they've done like an early release thing because it's part of a charity event that they're doing. So these are the couple of different things that I picked up, and they're by Dairy Milk, and these are the little robins, and it's just got like a chocolate praline in them. And these ones again by Dairy Milk, and these are Jingle Bells, but they've got a hazelnut praline in them. But what's also good about these is it's part of the cocoa sauce. So 100% sustainably sourced cocoa, so everybody benefits from, you know, the cocoa farm, the workers, and also part of the Fair Trade Federation. But the main reason I picked these up is it's helping to raise money for a charity called Trussell Trust, and it's a charity that helps benefit and stop UK hunger. So that was another reason I picked these up as well. I'm not sure how much percentage or what percent of the sale of these would go to the different trusts and also the different charities that Dairy Milk support, because like I said, the cocoa and the fair trade, they get a certain percentage of the sale, and like I said, these were also part of helping Trussell Trust, and these were £1 a packet. So yeah, picked up those as well. Was there anything else? No, I don't think there was anything else. Oh yes, a late Christmas gift from my mum was a t-shirt, and either late last year or beginning of this year, my mum was telling me about some dog videos that she was watching on YouTube, and there's the mum, and I think now there's 4 dogs and a cat. And to begin with, it was just a family with 2 golden Labradors, and one of them was called Charlie. And the videos kept popping up from Charlie the Golden, and it's Charlie the Golden Retriever. There is another Golden Retriever in the family, but wasn't really filmed. And then since then, there has been 2 new dogs, but these are slightly bigger dogs. They're the Newfoundland. They're black and white, really fluffy. They grow quite big. But yeah, anyway, I will stop waffling and show you guys. So this is part of the merchandise from Charlie the Golden, and a saying that Charlie always says, "Holy heck balls." And yeah, this was a late Christmas gift, and it was merch from Charlie the Golden. And yeah, I couldn't believe it when she gifted it to me the other day. She says, "I was hoping it would come for your birthday, but it didn't, so I'm giving it you now, but it is part of your birthday gift." But yeah, if you haven't heard of Charlie the Golden, I highly recommend that you search it on Facebook, and it's the mum. She human mummy. She films the 4 dogs, and there's also a cat. I think it's, oh, what's the cat called? It's not Grumpy. No, it's not that. It's not that one. No, I can't remember what the cat's called, but yeah, she films the animals, and she puts text on the screen as if they're talking, you know, having conversations. And Charlie the Golden has got a favourite toy, and it's this duck. It's this big fluffy toy duck. It's almost as big as what Charlie is. These videos are so funny. Over the summer they did some videos of them swimming in the pool, in the garden, and as far as I know, it is an American family. I think the beginning of the year they moved into their new place, or they'd had an extension put on their old place or something, and yeah, all like this big swimming pool. And but yeah, I would highly recommend you go onto Facebook and search Charlie the Golden and watch some of the videos, and they're really funny. Like I said, the human mummy puts conversations and text on the screen, and like they're talking, and yeah, the 2 golden retrievers have conversations, and there's the 2 Newfoundlands, and like I said, the cat sometimes comes on, and yeah, she'll sometimes get him on, get the cat on film as well. And but yeah, highly recommend you go and check out Charlie the Golden. So funny, so funny. But anyway, I've done over an hour, guys. I've done nearly an hour and 10. So I think I'm going to let you guys go. But I'll just show you again. I have nearly finished Flossy's Halloween dress. I'm just gonna finish off doing the outline, and then I'll do the stripes. But yeah, I'm really happy the way this is looking. But this is just a strip of, I think it's 14 count Ada. It's just a strip that I had left from when I did the mermaid stitch, the mermaid along that we did for Cal's Crafts. That's now finished, and the winner has been drawn. So congratulations to the winner of that. But I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to let you guys go, because yeah, I've been waffling for over an hour, guys. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great week next week. And remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.